For the midterm election starts on October 20th. So with that in mind, how confident are you that your vote will count and the election will be fair?
For more than a month, a bipartisan group of former elected leaders have toured the state to say their research shows North Carolina elections are some of the most secure in the country. And tonight, Fox 8's Bob Buckley shows us why.
As recently as 1960, there was good evidence that a presidential election may have been stolen. Yet the man who lost, Richard Nixon, didn't fight the issue because he said that he didn't want to put the country through that. More recently,
I've claimed certain states, and he's claiming states, and we can both claim the states.
Former President Trump repeatedly tried to cast doubt on the 2020 election with tweets about it being rigged and refusing to concede despite no evidence of significant fraud.
For somebody to knowingly continue to put forward bad information, it hurts our democracy.
Jennifer Roberts wants you to believe in the integrity of North Carolina's elections.
Are North Carolina's elections trustworthy?
What we've discovered is that there is a very safe and secure process, and they will admit it's gotten better every year because now we have, for example, paper backup for every ballot in North Carolina. So if you don't trust the machines, there's always a way to double check.
Yeah. Former Supreme Court Justice Bob Orr is working with Roberts on the goal of
strengthening confidence in our election system.
Does it need strengthening?
Yes. We don't have confidence and trust in our election system, then how do we have confidence in democracy?
Both Orr, who until January 6th was a Republican, and Roberts, a lifelong Democrat, believe North Carolina's system of using nonpartisan professionals rather than elected officials to run our elections is key.
The election official's prayer is always, "Oh Lord, let there be a landslide," because no one will question a landslide.
Greensboro attorney Bob Hunter says election fraud has largely been eliminated over the last 50 years or so. And according to computer experts,
we're going to bring up Dr. Brad Reeves.
Like NC State's Brad Reeves.
Everybody wants to know, can someone hack into a voting machine?
This is a great question.
Sometimes the classic technologies are the best.
Every voter in North Carolina votes on paper, by law, in every precinct. I can tell you 30 different ways to hack a computer without thinking about it. I don't know how to hack paper.
And North Carolina's system goes beyond that.
There's a process to check and double check. Every election, there are random audits, 3 precincts in every county, where they go back and they look through the ballots and they recount and make sure that those things match up.
Some Democrats in Congress are pushing to nationalize election law with proposals like the John Lewis Act. But Judge Orr says North Carolina's diffused system is better.
It's really 100 small elections in each county of the state, from the smallest to the largest, and then it's aggregated at the state level. But it makes it that much more difficult for anybody to subvert an election, to tamper with it.
But it's not perfect.
The mail is a challenge. We know the mail is a challenge. We have deadlines that voters have to hit, and we saw postmarks come in by election day that showed up a week, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks later. We sometimes get ballots back from Europe and Asia that are over a year old.
In the end, Guilford County Elections Director Charlie Collicutt believes in what North Carolina is doing.
I can sleep at night knowing that we've certified accurate results.
Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
That group billed itself as North Carolina Trusted Elections. It has one more event. It's a virtual event on Wednesday, October 26, from 10 a.m. until noon. We'll have a link on our website. In this story, just search NC Trusted Elections.